Look, a modern lens is great. This is the Viltrox 20mm f2.8. It is a camera lens that will do wonderful for nice kind of wide shots. It's great for vlogging. You could stick this on your camera and do really good video work with it. It's a very well priced lens. This one's very inexpensive, less than $200. It is great in all ways. It is also very clinically sharp. It is autofocus. It has image stabilization, I believe. It's got all kinds of modern conveniences. This is the kind of lens you probably should pick a lot of times if you're doing vlogging in this particular case. A modern lens has a lot of good features for it, especially if you are looking for something with autofocus. If you're trying to do something, for instance, like shoot events or photography for children or things that are going to move really fast, sports, that kind of a thing, you're going to want a lens with really modern features for the most part. Why then do I think it's really fun to go out with a very old vintage lens? This almost always, when you buy an old-timey lens, most of the time they are single-coated, which means that when the sun comes in, you get lens flare. Boy, am I going to show you a lot of lens flare today. You also have their different composition, different physical shape to them sometimes. Sometimes they have imperfections because they're so old. Like I said, this is a Soviet Union era lens. I got it from a guy who sold it to me from Kazakhstan. It was made in a plant in Ukraine. So when you get a lens like this, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. There's a lot of things that make them kind of unique and quirky. But here's what I think. I think a lens like this gives you so much character, so much interesting, unique look and feel that it's like a dreamy experience. It gives you access to the fairy realm. Let me take you out and show you what it looks like to go out and do a photo shoot with this lens. Check the sun path. This is catching golden hour, so I often like to say that golden hour is a cheat code because you shoot anything with a buttery sun coming up or going down right near it and everything looks just great. But I wanted to go out and shoot some nature. I hadn't pulled out my Helios 44M, which is an old Soviet lens from the 1970s or so, and I hadn't pulled it out in a while. And I wanted to go give it a little push and see what happened. So here I am out doing golden hour and in a state park, and I'll just catch a few green things getting yellowy with the sun. Interesting. Get it? I don't think so. I think so. I had it set to video for a second. There's a button right here that lets me push it and start video, and I pushed that by mistake. B-roll, baby. Shooting sun getting all buttered up on that tree, and then there's that little building in the back, which is an outhouse, but if I don't tell you, it just kind of looks like a really pretty building. The line must be drawn here. It's going so slow. I didn't expect I was going to be doing some people photography today, but I did. Got him running. One thing too with doing this kind of shooting is that you kind of try to do some ups and down to try to get a little bit different angle, because Obviously, you think when you have your camera, you're just going to shoot at the same level where you're standing, but of course, you'll get different compositions if you bring it up, bring it down. So I'm taking the notches of the rocks and I'm sticking the sunrise in them to get some composition.
Does talking to yourself help?
So I was talking to myself help. I can't not talk to myself, is what I've come to learn. I talk to myself a lot. I say things to myself. I try to be positive to myself because a lot of times we say mean things. And I think it's better to try the other. One thing about this lens, this is again the Helios 44M. It's known for what they call very swirly background, very swirly bokeh. And so the way to do that is you set it to its widest aperture, which is f2. You point it at something nice and close with something bright enough behind it, so the sun's pretty bright, and then you can get a shot like this one. Of an aggressive mother deer, yes. I mean, they're significant creatures. I wouldn't want to. I used to run here.
So like you're not going to die for your art?
I probably will, but it'll be more like, I think I got the, go down a cliff. I don't think it'll be at the I was going to say the paws of a mother deer, at the antlers of a mother deer.
She was going to bitch slap you.
Get away from my kid. She was my wife. So as you can see, you can use a lens like this for any kind of versatile shooting. I wouldn't use it for something fast, like, cars going by and stuff. But I've taken this along on shoots where I had to bring a professional kind of lens, like a make sure I got the shot kind of shot. But I use this for kind of all kinds of creamy and dreamy, sort of delicious fairy realm shots, because what I was aiming to do was give us something more than what we expect in the modern world. Everything is so perfect. Everything is so crisp. Everything looks like just an inch shy of being artificial intelligence created, right? So why not do something where you can really feel the fingerprint of what this lens can be, or what this time is and what it means? I think we're all looking for a little bit of nostalgia in our interactions. I think we're looking for what feels a little more analog, a little more straight, and from a grounded place. I think there's such an opportunity for modern lenses as well. And because I love manual focusing, my favorite lenses right now are from Voigtlander, and they are modern, recently made lenses that are manual focus, but also have that character, because what they're going after, instead of that perfection of an expensive autofocus lens, instead of that cool Terminator looking kind of look to them, these are old timey slow motion feeling, even though they're brand new. And I think that there's a place for both. And again, I'm not trying to harsh anyone else's favorite thing, but when you're going out and you're considering it, you might look for something like the Helios 44M, the Helios 44-2. These have gotten popular. Like, you used to be able to get these on eBay because there's tons of them. You used to be able to get them for like 30 bucks, 40 bucks. I saw them today, 200, 250, 300 US dollars for a pretty old lens. Don't pay that much for it, by the way. Don't do it. I think this one cost me like 70 bucks. I am team character more than team clinical, unless somebody's very important, baby photos or graduation pics or something on the line. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to use that lens on some graduation pics as well. Chris@chrisbrogan.com. You always know how to reach me. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't. If you haven't, it would really change me. All you have to do is push that button. It's completely free. Makes everything better for me. And also, as you know, in between these things, be good to yourself.